hard you believe it.
Welcome to the Bald Brad Show. In this Sunday episode, we have the trailer release for Indiana Jones 5, The Dial of Destiny. Now, for those of you that are unaware, I'm a massive Indiana Jones fan, so they did me dirty on number 4 with Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, so I'm hoping they redeem themselves here on number 5 with The Dial of Destiny. Harrison Ford's coming back. We got some of the original cast coming back. We're going to do a real-time trailer reaction, and then we're going to break it down at the very end, giving our commentary on what the execs are saying, what the rumors are, and then what the fans are saying from the screenings. We got it all for you here today, folks. Hit that like and subscribe button. Without further ado, let's roll into the trailer.
I miss the desert. I miss the sea. And I miss waking up every morning, wondering what wonderful adventure the new day will bring to us.
Those days have come and gone.
Perhaps not.
I don't believe in magic. But a few times in my life, I've seen things I can't explain. And I've come to believe it's not so much what you believe. It's how hard you believe it.
Who is this man?
I'm her godfather.
Related.
Get back.
Okay, a little Disney there at the end with the shooting, but you get the nostalgia feels from it. Absolutely 100%. You got Harrison Ford back. He's looking old, okay? There's a lot of CGI going on here. It looked like there's a few deep fakes. Rumor is that this is going to be a time travel film. Again, we don't know for sure, but that's one of the rumors. There is a lot of pushback happening here from him in the trailer talking about, I don't believe in magic. I've seen some things. I think it's kind of blown out of proportion with what fans are saying. I do agree that it is an odd thing to say based on the prior films of what he's seen, literally proving basically the existence of God. Going down to literally in the last one, seeing spaceships, technology. I mean, even if you go into the books, there's even more supernatural things that even take place in there. So I get the pushback on that, but it is kind of a little bit out of context. It is a trailer. It's a minute 48 or whatever. So you're going to have things that are chopped up. Hopefully it makes sense. Now, here's the problem though, folks. We've released here on the Bald Brad Show leaked executive meetings from Disney saying they want 50% of the lead characters, or even higher percentage of that being the supporting characters, to be the LGBTQ plus trans stuff. So there's an opportunity for that to be shoved down our throats once again with this other hero who is supposedly his goddaughter. Now, I say hero because I saw John Williams just about a month or two ago in person, listening to him obviously conduct the orchestra, the Philharmonic. And he mentioned there that he played the song for her, that was a hero song. There is rumors out there that they're going to make her don the hat later on. Now, that's the rumors based on screenings. These screenings that are out there, there are multiple endings. And all the screenings that are happening right now are supposedly bombing. like terrible reviews, which makes me very, very nervous for this film. I'm excited but nervous because of what they did to Star Wars. I'm a huge, huge Star Wars fan. And what they did to us was dirty. And a lot of stuff came out years after and proved all of us Star Wars fans correct in terms of not having a story, not sitting down there and planning out decades long of films and all this other stuff. You just rushed it because you wanted to capitalize on the money on the market. And they did the same thing with Indiana Jones when they bought the IP from Lucasfilms of rushing Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. That idea of pushing that came back from George Lucas back in the day with Steven Spielberg on wanting to push more of a supernatural feel, a space feel. And Steven Spielberg at the time said, I don't want to do that. I just got done or was filming that Alien movie. What is it? The Fourth Kind or the Third Kind? You guys know what I'm talking about. Big film. And he said, look, I don't want to do that. So that was kind of the rumor mill on how Kingdom of the Crystal Skull got kind of pushed through. This here with the deep fakes that we saw, the old Indy that we saw at various times, is that it's going to be time travel. Who knows? I think that would be kind of fun. That's a part of Indiana Jones, is that supernatural aspect that we don't see in maybe other types of archaeology or historical type films. Okay. I'm putting that in air quotes for those that are listening. Furthermore, I don't want her to don the hat. I want Indiana Jones to continue after Harrison Ford is gone. I've always said Chris Pratt would be one of the most ideal candidates for this. There's another actor that looks a lot like Harrison Ford and stuff like that. I get that. But I would like to see this kind of evolve into more of a 007 style franchise where once an actor's done, we could put another actor in there to kind of don the cape or don the hat in this one. Chris Pratt would be ideal. I don't want a woman to don the hat. It doesn't mean I'm anti-woman. It doesn't mean any of those things. It doesn't make sense. It's what people were trying to do with 007. They were trying to make her female. If you recall, that was big headline news. And people are like, that doesn't make sense because he's literally a playboy that kicks the ass of other guys. It's the same thing with Indiana Jones. He's a playboy. He always gets a girl in the film, and he's donning the hat. He's donning the leather jacket, the whip, the gun, and he's kicking ass. It doesn't make sense when you got a lady, and no offense to all the ladies out there. I think those that listen to the Bald Brad Show won't take offense to this. If you're 110 pounds and you're 5'4", you're not going to kick a 6'5" guy's ass that's 300-pound German guy, a Nazi. It's not going to happen. And somehow we're supposed to sit back and make believe that that's going to be legit. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I understand in the indie realm, there's things in there that don't make sense, like spaceships flying around and supernatural stuff and ghosts and stuff. I get that. But there is a sense of realism to it in the sense of a guy beating another guy's ass that are roughly the same height, the same weight, and stuff like that. They could ruin this for us, folks, big time. Now, we mentioned what the execs are going to do. We mentioned the rumors in terms of it's going to be a kind of a time travel movie, which would be fun. I'm all for them, on board with that. The screenings are terrible with the multiple endings. One of the endings is supposedly him dying, which would make sense. I wouldn't be a shock if he does go off in this film. Hell, they did it in Star Wars to us, folks. They killed Harrison, which is what he wanted. Harrison Ford said, the actor dies with me. There's no other Indiana Jones. And the other screening was her on his last breath or something, giving the hat to her and kind of the music of ba da 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 da, which would ruin it. So there's so many ways. There's so many ways here to destroy the fandom, destroy our childhood on growing up with this great character here, where there's other ways you could pass it on. I would be okay with them doing 5 here, not passing the hat on to anybody else, making a 6, and putting Harrison in a Sean Connery role here of a father figure, because we know Mutt Williams is still around there somewhere. Even though Shia LaBeouf isn't in here, you could still cast somebody, Chris Pratt, for Indiana Jones 6, and just have Harrison play the side role. And it would be fun. You guys, it would be so fun seeing him don the hat, have his son, Chris Pratt, whoever else, don the hat as well. They're both donning whips. They're both indies, going on a freaking adventure together, kicking ass. I get goosebumps thinking about it. We'll see what Disney does with this. I want to know what all of you think about here. I didn't want to go too far into the rumor mill or kind of what I already know about the film because I don't want to ruin it for everybody else. I did like the trailer. Phenomenal job on the trailer here. I mean, hell, folks, Lionsgate, Disney, Universal, they all know how to do these trailers. So I'm hyped for it. They do a good job in selling me. I'm going to see it regardless. I know a lot of us aren't Disney fans here on the Bald Brad channel or whatever. I like Star Wars, you guys. Okay? I like the IP of Indiana Jones. I hope they don't ruin it. We'll find out. Let me know in the comments below. Are you hyped for this film? Are you going to go see it? Do you think they're going to ruin it for us? Let me know down below. As always, folks, thank you so much for joining me here on The Bald Brad Show, and I'll see you tomorrow here on The Bald Brad Show.